Why your global entry application may be taking forever. Some travelers looking to speed up their international security screening are running into roadblocks. And according to US, the extended partial government shutdown and the ongoing humanitarian and security crisis on our southern border has resulted in a substantial backlog of CBP's Trusted Traveler Programs applications and renewals, the agency on its website. In an email, a spokesperson said that, because more Customs and Border Protection workers have been sent to the southern border, the agency has reduced staffing levels at global entry enrollment centers, forcing many scheduled interviews to be cancelled. At Los Angeles International Airport, the enrollment center has been closed indefinitely, the agency this month. Anyone applying for expedited border programs including global entry, the most popular, should expect significant delays in application processing times and limited appointment availability at enrollment centers, the website said. According to the site, it could take up to 100 days for global entry applications to be processed, though the CBP spokesperson said in an email this week that between 65 and 70% of applications and renewals are being processed in 15 or fewer days. About 25, Jim Butler, an attorney who lives in Beverly Hills, California, was supposed to have an appointment in Los Angeles in May to renew his membership, but got a notice that it had been cancelled and no new appointment would be available for several months because of the situation at the border. They say if you have any questions, call this number, Butler says. You leave a message. When he tried to reschedule, he learned about the closing of the enrollment center in Los Angeles. Eventually, Global Entry lets travelers skip long immigration lines when returning to the country, but joining the program requires an application, background check, fingerprint scan and in-person interview. The program costs other include safety, for quicker access to the United States by air and land from Mexico. Nexus. Because TSA PreCheck is a benefit of global entry, travelers who care about that benefit the most and have no immediate plans to travel outside the country, you might want to apply directly for that program, CBP said. It costs $. Is not having any of the same issues that CBP is, says Jenny Burke, a Transportation Security Administration spokeswoman said. She said the amount are available at airports as well as other locations, including some Staples stores. That's because so for someone who only travels domestically or wants to make sure they can use the fast lanes at U.S. airports as they wait for global entry, PreCheck is a really good option, Burke says. It does take less. The downside, she says, is that you can't use your PreCheck enrollment to later get global entry. And paying for both. Customs and Border Protection also said that travelers who have started the application process already and been conditionally approved, meaning they just need the in-person interview to wrap up, you can get that interview taken care of when they arrive to the United States on an international flight. They must be at one. You'll still have to wait in line, which you were going to have to do anyway, Shannon McMahon, an editor at Online Travel Magazine, said in an email. But that option some enrollment centers at airports also accept walk-ins, but she suggested calling in advance to make sure and for the best strategy on when to show up. McMahon said travelers looking to get back into the country faster have another option if global entry isn't in the cards. One great alternative to any paid expedited screening is the free app, which works at 26 major airports, she says. All users have to travelers can then waltz past lines to the signs for mobile passport which, McMahon says, is usually paired up with the line for global entry. Read more.
Raindrop, truck top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park,